Aloha everyone, thank you for watching Honolulu Coach TV. And today I have a very important husband, entrepreneur, and most of all a very understanding husband. And this is Jim. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
So, Jim, you are enjoying Honolulu.
I love Honolulu. Yes.
Yay. So I heard you're very productive since you've been here.
Yes, I've gotten a lot done here. I've gotten a lot of coding, which is what I do, done. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
So
and what brought you to Honolulu? Was it vacation or?
Well, for my wife, it was this program, How to Talk to Men, which is a great program. For me, it was my wife guilted me. She said,
we
show
want to know
up.
about that.
There are lots of surfers and other brown-tanned, bulky guys, buff, and I could show up, or she could show up with the valet or whatever role he's playing afterwards. So.
Wow, and so that made you actually fly all the way to Honolulu?
Yes.
Well, very smart for you to go.
Yeah, well, I may not be the sharpest tack in the box, but I'm not the marble either, so yeah.
Oh, Jim, this is great. May is always talking about what a wonderful husband you are, and of course, you know, we are so honored that you are here tonight in this show for all of our fans. And well, we have plenty of questions for you.
Okay, shoot.
We would love to know if you can just, you know, tell us what is the big difference you've noticed in your marriage, or specifically between you and May as a couple, before How to Talk to Men, and now that she actually came to the trainer's training for How to Talk to Men in Honolulu.
Well, she asked me about this recently, and my response was she doesn't raise her voice as much. She doesn't use this high-pitched Chinese, Schreckliches voice that can scare people. Actually, during the Korean War, they used to use Chinese women screaming to freak out U.S. soldiers. It worked. So now she and I can talk in a normal tone, but it also has to be brought up that I'm probably not doing some of the things that caused her to raise her voice as much. So perhaps the case is that I'm not creating as much tension, and she is not responding to as much tension. So.
Well, that is great progress, huh?
Oh yeah.
That is excellent. Thank you for sharing that. Well, it is very intimate, very private to your relationship with May.
Oh no, everybody could hear it in the neighborhood. So it wasn't very private at all. I'm sure we're well known in the neighborhood now. So.
And also I heard that you actually came and joined us to a party that we had with all of the ladies that joined the How to Talk to Men seminar. And
two of whom were scantily clad.
How was that party for you? How did you experience?
Well, I mean, it was interesting to be in the room with that many women, and they're all looking at you, and your wife's there too. So that kind of puts any flame out. But anyway, they're all so how do you talk to women? Well, rather, how do you talk to men? And I told them that men were not nearly as complicated as they were making them out to be.
Are you listening, ladies?
Yes, we're not complicated. We're like a dog, a Labrador, maybe an Irish setter. You just give us a nice bed, let us hump something, and feed us, and we're happy. So, I mean, guys are pretty basic creatures. And quiet is another thing we like. So, somebody's raising their voice. It's kind of like, I think I just want to go to my man cave.
A man cave. Wow, very interesting. So, like you said, it's very simple. If I understand correctly, I want to make sure that everybody, all the ladies know, you said place to sleep, right?
Yes.
Some food.
Preferably a bed.
Describe that for us, Jim.
Affection. Well, if you need a description, okay.
You mean like petting like that? Like, you know, you would pet your dog, or?
Do that again. That's nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Yes. Yes. It doesn't even need to be affection. It's just a guy being a guy, and kind of like a male dog. You know, when you walk into somebody's home, what does the male dog do to you?
Well, your dogs licked my feet, so.
Yeah, mine are female dogs. So, you know, anybody who's been in somebody's home that has a male dog knows of this which I speak. So, I think that'll do it.
Okay, well, I think that's pretty clear. You ladies get the idea. Wow, Jim. Well, was there any other important highlight that you noticed in your relationship?
Well, I mean, May and I have probably, over the course of a few years of marriage, learned what the other person is comfortable and not comfortable with.
Mm.
So I think that's part and parcel to what's
course.
going on. And I think also it's about degrees of reaction. I'm not very good at it. She wasn't very good at it. Sometimes we overreacted. Anybody who's been married knows what we're talking about on that, and thus entertaining the neighborhood. So I think that, you know, that's been a part of the maturing process of our marriage as well. So it's, you know, we love each other. Even people who love each other get upset with each other. So.
Of course, that is true. So you would recommend for all of our other ladies that have not gone to the How to Talk to Men training to look into it and join the training?
Absolutely. I think it cannot hurt. You know, and it's one of those things that it's a whole lot better than having to go to a hardware store and buy a bat to hit your husband with. So maybe do this first, and if that doesn't work, then buy the bat.
Okay, well, we're not recommending to buy any bats, but you know, it is definitely a better option. So we invite you. We are gonna have a How to Talk to Men again here in beautiful Honolulu in November, and we would love to, you know, make a lot of husbands that you know would like to have better connections with their wife and to have plenty of understanding and connection, you know, between men and women. So I can certainly say that, you know, ever since I see you and May together, then it's definitely, I can see a great connection between the two of you. And it is so refreshing to see that, and especially in a marriage that is lasted how many years?
Coming up on 5.
Yay!
Lucky 5.
Well, congratulations to you and May on your anniversary. And Jim, thank you again for joining us today. And we would love to have you again in the future.
Well, glad to do it.
And, well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Sochi.
And keep watching us. Aloha.